When we're in school, we all have to do our part to prevent the spread of COVID-19. It is important that your mask stays on and covers your nose when you are at school. The only time your mask comes off is when you are eating or drinking. To help us stay clean at school, we need to wash our hands frequently. Be sure to use hand sanitizer to kill germs on your hands. Hand sanitizer is available in pumps in the hallway and in each classroom. We will stay 6 feet apart from each other at all times. It can be hard to stay away from your friends, but we need to make sure that we are all doing our part to be safe. Be sure to stay in your bubble. Rather than hugs and high fives, we can give someone a wave or a smile. Try to keep your hands off of your face. Use tissue if you have a runny nose. Be sure to cover your nose and mouth if you sneeze. Sneezing into your elbow is a good choice, even if you're wearing a mask. Grown-ups may check your temperature throughout the day. Your temperature will be checked when you arrive at school, and it might be checked at other times. If your teacher asks you to help clean your space, be sure to follow their directions closely. One of the most important things we can do to help keep our school community safe is to stay home when we're sick. It is important that you only use your supplies when you are at school. Do not share supplies with other people. Do your work and try your best. Use your iPad responsibly. Be healthy. Be kind. Be positive. Be flexible and take a deep breath if you get frustrated. If you need a break, ask your teacher if you can take a break in your space. Believe in yourself and don't give up until you achieve your goals. Have a growth mindset. When things get tough, keep on going. That's called persevering, and persevering makes us strong. Always be sure to follow the directions of grown-ups. We are here to help you and keep you safe. Arriving at school.
Before you even arrive at school, your parents will have filled out a symptom screener that makes sure it's safe for you to be here. When you get to school, you're going to want to know if you go in A door or B door. This is A door. Students in Mrs. Horn's class, Miss Stacy's class, Mrs. Erickson's, Mr. Sem's, Mr. Mike's, and Mr. Dudek's are going to enter and exit through A door. This is B door. Students in Mrs. Howe, Miss Schneider, Mrs. Pekin, Mrs. Wetstein, Miss Anna, Miss Miller, and Mrs. Fuller's class will enter and exit through B door. When you arrive, look for the cones or the spots to help you know how to stay 6 feet apart. Remember to keep your hands to yourself. And when it's your turn, just keep moving up. And then you're going to enter into the building. When you enter, you're going to want to get a squirt of hand sanitizer and go straight to your classroom. In your classroom is where you'll get your temperature checked. You get straight into your classroom. You can go straight to your spot, set your stuff down. Someone will take your temperature at some point in time.
In the hallway.
When we're in the hallway, we stay 6 feet apart. We keep our hands to ourselves and stay tight to the right. Oh, Mr. Burns, would you please go back tight to the right on the yellow line, please? Thank you.
The health office.
Hi friends, my name is Miss Amber. This is what I look like, but I'll have my mask on for safety. I'm in the health room. Some of you call me the nurse, but I'm here to help you when you have a bumped head, if you might have a nosebleed, or a skinned up knee. But if you have something else, we might go somewhere else. I also want to introduce you to...
I'm Mrs. Kuya, the school nurse.
Okay, so if you come to me and you have any other illness and you're feeling really icky, you might need to see me look just like this. It's not scary, it's not going to be something to be afraid of. I'm here to help you, but I'm just also keeping myself safe. Miss Kuya here is going to be a student. I'm going to show you what I would do if you came to see me when you're feeling sick. First, like this, over the mask you have already. And then we would walk and make sure we go to what's called the isolation room. We'll go this way. This is where we'll go so that you can keep yourself and everyone else safe. We would have the door shut behind us. We would make sure that we stay in here, and this is where I would take your temperature, see how you're feeling, give you water if you need, and just make sure you're doing your best self until it's time for you to go home. When you're in this room, please don't touch anything with this or anywhere else in the room because other friends might be in here with you.
Lockers.
When your teacher tells you to, if you have a backpack or a jacket, you can go to your locker to put that away. It might be one at a time or just two at a time, but wait until your teacher tells you to go to your locker to put your stuff away. When you're at your locker, make sure your hands to yourself and that you're staying 6 feet apart from other people. When you're done putting your stuff in your locker, just go straight back to class and to your spot.
Washing hands.
Hi, Mr. Burns, here to tell you how to wash your hands the safe way. First, we're going to want to get the paper towel, get it ready, okay? Wet our hands with the water and soap. We want to make sure to get our palms on the top there, the back, scrub in between your fingers, right? Get your thumbs, fingertips, even up to your wrists, right there. Then you want to rinse it off. Make sure you get all the soap off. And it's a good idea to go until the water stops. Or count to 20. All right, dry hands. And make sure the paper towel makes it into the wastebasket.
Masks.
Mrs. Bertram is going to show us how to wear our PPE and our masks correctly. First, she's going to start by washing her hands or using sanitizer to make sure that they are germ-free. Then she's going to grab her mask and hold it by the ear loops and move it to her face to cover her mouth and nose. She'll then touch the spot near her nose to make sure it fits securely to her face. Please keep your hands off your mask while you're working. Please remove it by touching the ear loops.